run. Oh, I'm close to this. Run, here we go. Get run.
Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole, because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems, you're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. Gotta eat it. Eat the hype. La 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 la. There you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice. La 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 la. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. That money, I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Oh my god, I can't touch your I seriously cannot touch your Oh my god. What the fuck? Hold up. It's gonna clear up, I swear. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's actually starting to feel better now. here we go. Now he's talking about WWE champions. He's a piece of shit. You piece of donkey shit. How about this? How about this? WWE champions. Alright? WWE champions lives rent-free in your motherfucking head. I don't think about WWE champions. You do. You probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will, because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed loser. Do you want to play the fucking game?
$16.51 from PayPal. $110.09 from PayPal.
My job. So if you're gonna be an asshole, you're gonna be treated like an asshole. You're gonna be shown the door. The Ziggy Piggy's back. What do I do? How? All right, and now we're gonna fish. What do I do? I hate fishing, you fucker. Fell in last time and I can't swim. Alright, we're gonna go fishing. It's about time. I wanted to go fishing for the longest time, man. Stop this! This is a pretty big one. A carp. Did I get him? I got a little fishy. A little one. Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a Sunday night bites? It's our new event that we're doing every Sunday night. Interactive and chill stream fun. All right, how is everyone tonight? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sunday Night Bites. Yes. I hope you're ready for fishies. To catch the fishy. Yes, tonight we catch the fishy. How's everyone? I just started my cup of coffee, if you can't tell. Just began sipping on the coffee. Oh, wow. My white balance does not want to adjust tonight. Look at that. Stop this! If it stays one or the other, I don't care. But it's going pale to pink, pale to pink, pale to pink, pale to pink. So, if you're wondering what's going on with that, I had enough of this air conditioner and I took it out of the window. I couldn't stand it anymore. I've had that in the window since May, maybe June, but I think want to say it was late May when I put it in there. And I had enough. I don't care. I just couldn't take it anymore. It was too stuffy in here. And actually, when I have the window wide open, even if it's not necessarily super cool outside, having the fresh air coming in, I have a fan that oscillates in its position directly in front of the window, and it's a super quiet fan. You guys can't hear it, right? It's like really quiet. It gives me fresh air in here, and it makes me feel way less stuffy. So even though it may not be as cool because the air conditioner is not pumping, it still feels fresh and I don't feel uncomfortable. I love the fall season because I get to have nice, cool air coming in my window. And usually this lasts a bit. Usually, it starts now and it'll go all the way through winter into, first half of spring if I'm lucky. It all depends on when the weather turns hot here. Anyway, so I hope this doesn't hinder anything, although the lighting's going crazy, because that's what it is now. Now you have natural light coming in the window. The sun's almost down, by the way. I mean, what is it, 7 o'clock? So the sun's on its way down now. And I think what's happening is the sun is going down. The camera's going crazy, trying to auto-adjust. But what I'm hoping is, you know, within 15 minutes here, it'll be dark enough that it won't keep auto-adjusting all night. It'll just settle in. And,
You gotta go the holy path.
if I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. Fuck you from software. Fuck you. World War II. Oh my God. Call of Duty World War. I just said World War II. Holy shit, that's like 5 years old. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is not bad. I'm not in love with it, but at the same time, it's way better than Vanguard. I feel like it's better than Modern Warfare 1 was. It seems like it's responsive. It's more faster paced than Modern Warfare 1 was. Once I turned the motion blur off, I actually enjoyed it. The motion blur made it like unbearable. It's like unplayable. You're like watching a fucking insane over-the-top CGI movie, and it bothers your eyes. Like, I just want action. I don't want to see everything becoming artificially blurry. So once I turned it off, it actually looked pretty good.
Ah.
So I played it for about 3 hours earlier. I really like it. I'm actually looking forward. I'm playing it again tomorrow as the main stream. And I'm looking forward to that. The one bummer, it's limited. It's the closed, or excuse me, it's the open beta, but it's limited. It doesn't have many maps. I think there's like 3 to 4 maps. It doesn't have many game modes. It's basically team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, and then that third person mode where it's kind of third person, but not really, because when you look down the sights of your gun, you're in first person again. It's really odd in that regard. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more tomorrow, and the footage is live right now. If you want to check it out, it's on the channel. Give it a look. See what you think of Modern Warfare 2. So far, I like it, and I'm, leaning towards buying it this year after skipping it last year with shitty Vanguard. Okay. But anyway, after that, it's stressful to play online games. It's good to have a nice night to unwind and relax with all of you. So I hope that those of you who are here are ready to chill and have some fun conversation and a good time with Sunday Night Bites. Now, we have a thing going, and you guys know about it if you're a regular here, that on Sunday nights when I do this, if we hit $100 in tips raised on a Sunday Night Bites stream, I put on a fisherman's hat, and we add a fishing lure to the hat. I actually bought a bunch of lures, and a fan donated a bunch of lures to add to this hat, so that every week we'd have a little bit of more interaction and kind of a creative thing to do every
Someone
week.
please shut up this dude who's being a moron.
And it's really neat. We did it twice so far.
I don't care.
But then last week we didn't hit it. So it kind of sucked because we had all these lures available and we didn't add one. If you like the stream, you're having a good time, there's so many ways that you can support. Just liking the stream in general helps for engagement purposes, and we'll bring more people to results and the like on YouTube. But you can become a channel member, you can gift a membership, a super chat, a super sticker, a tip. All that stuff is appreciated. If you're looking to hit that fishing hat goal for the night, we have to raise $100 in tips collectively, and then the hat goes on, and the lure gets selected by you. Okay? So I'm excited. Now, we have one contribution to shout out as we start tonight, and this is from Anthony. Anthony does a super chat and says, shout out to Dope House, where my friends and I watch. Well, wherever that is, shout out, and thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. I have no idea what that means. But thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. Okay. So, that's it, guys. Are we ready
Stop
to get
this!
started, I guess? There's, like I said, there's not much going on in the world. Nothing to shout out or anything. I think we can jump right in.
No!
Yoshino Lover says he enjoyed playing
A
Modern Warfare 2
mutated
himself
creature
today.
that looked like it was sitting in a
He
wheelchair.
feels it's better than Black Ops Cold War in some ways, but there's room for improvement as well, and I agree there. You know, there's always room for improvement, but thank God, I mean, when I played that Vanguard beta last year, it was like, I felt like I was playing an amateur night audition. It didn't even feel like Call of Duty. It was like, it's unfinished, the graphics are fucked up, the hit detection's terrible, the weapon selection was completely unbalanced. I'm like, this is about to be sold in like a month and a half. They're gonna sell this game to people, and this is what they came up with. You know, this year it feels different. It feels polished and good. All right. Good evening, Derek. How are you? Jade says he'd like to go to Canada. Is there Canada?
You chose to
There might
broke
be.
the law.
Is there Ontario or something like that?
Live with the
I'm trying to remember
consequences.
if there's Canada in the game or not.
Stop this!
How am I tonight? I'm all right. As you can hear, my throat today has been messed up. It's been gunked up with likely allergies again. I woke up this morning. My sinus, my nasal drip was going crazy. It pissed me off. And I don't like that. You know, I want to just chill with you guys and have a good time. And I'm trying to talk and everything's like, blah, blah. Sucks. So I'm hoping maybe with some fresh air tonight, rather than the stuffiness and shittiness of how bad it's been in this office recently, maybe we'll actually get, you know, better air circulation. I'll be able to talk better. I would hope so. I'm trying to remember where we went last week because it was like a jackpot, right? I guess what I should do is look at the fish that it lists there. What I should do is look at these different fish that are in each lake and choose a river or lake based on what fish I want to catch, right? Okay. So, an anonymous tipper got the tipping started tonight with a $1.50 tip saying, real GTA 6 leaks just released with actual alpha footage of the game. Did you see it? What are your thoughts? I talked all about it on today's Level 1 podcast in great detail, actually. It was the big segment that we talked about at the longest. If you want my full thoughts about that, I would urge you to please go watch the podcast. But if you want the abridged, very, 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 very abridged version before we start, it's unfortunate it happened. It sucks because it's going to set them back. And I don't think there's any justification for someone to hack and steal not only, you know, dev footage, but also the source code supposedly the game, which is outright crazy level theft. But I think it's also stupid that some people are rejoicing it just because they don't like Rockstar's practice. It's like, oh, we don't like that Rockstar nickel and dimed everyone with GTA Online. We don't like that Rockstar sues people who mod their games. Listen, I don't like that either. That doesn't mean you destroy them. You utterly obliterate them as a company, and you ruin the product they're working on, and you destroy all the game devs' times that they worked on. Like, they might actually start over. They might say, fuck it, we're starting over now. You know, pretty messed up. Good evening, No Sleep Real Vibes. How are you? St. Lawrence River's in Ontario, is that true? Pickerel, bluegill, crappie, trout. Oh, this is where we want to go. The salmon. This is where we want to go. We want to go to the St. Lawrence River. This is where we were last week, and we caught a ton of new, the muscalungi. Yeah, we caught a bunch of new fish. Look at this. There's ones we didn't catch yet. The pumpkin seed. All right, let's do that. We're going to go to St. Lawrence again. This is in Ontario. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Good evening, American Undertaker. How are you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunday Night Bites, also known as Bassmaster Fishing 2022. I'm excited because we're going back to St. Lawrence River. Last time around, last week when I played, sorry, I got a burp stuck in me. Oh, excuse me. I hate when that happens. When you get stuck and it won't come out. Excuse me, that was disgusting.
YouTube mode on.
Last week we started on the St. Lawrence River and I caught a ton of fish I'd never caught before. I was like, wow, this is cool. So I want to go back this week and catch more if we can. We're going to start off here, okay? All right. Here we go. Oh, look at that beautiful lighting. Look at that. All right. Let's head out. Probably head down the river to the west here. Are there only freshwater spots in the game? I believe so, because the game is called Bassmaster. and bass and freshwater fish, correct?
The Ziggy Piggy.
So yeah, it's all about freshwater fishing. I have no idea if there's actually saltwater fishing, like a game of that or not. There very well might be, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to all be about freshwater fishing, rivers, lakes, etc. in the United States and I believe Canada. So we head down the river. We're gonna look for a good spot. Probably not gonna do anything here yet. I'll look. As you know, I like to look for these little alcoves and inlets and things off the sides of rivers. Usually they house a bunch of fish, or you want to look for like an area with an overhang, with like a little shady spot, because a lot of fish seem to tend to like to hang out under those. Here we go. What's the difference between freshwater and saltwater fishing? There's tons, completely different species of fish, and you need to use different bait, different techniques. It's actually quite different depending where you're trying to catch fish and what kind of fish you're trying to catch. There's an art to it for sure. Did I enjoy the fishing in Red Dead 2? I don't remember the fishing in Red Dead 2 at all. So I honestly can't answer that question if I don't remember it. Okay, keep looking. So far I haven't seen anything. You know, I see something coming up. Well, look, there's a little like turn in the river. Maybe we turn around, go to that dead end and see what's in that dead end. Give it a shot. If you guys would like to ask me a question, please tag me in the chat. Tagging me allows me to see highlighted my name, and I know that you're talking directly to me, because sometimes people try to talk to me, they don't tag, and then they're upset because I don't respond. Like, oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. I'm sorry. Big Red Nipples, what a disgusting name. That's to me $2. Says, have you tried a humidifier or a vaporizer for post-nasal drip? I have. And it sometimes, here's the thing, it's seasonal. This is the thing about that really sucks about having post-nasal drip. It doesn't seem to matter what season it is. If it's warmer, then there's pollen and dust in the air, and that affects you. If it's cooler, then you turn your heat on, and now you've got dry air blowing through your house, and that affects it. So it's like, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. What I'm actually planning on doing for the fall, before we turn on the heater, which will probably be a couple weeks at least, I'm going to go to the store, and I'm going to buy the really high-grade air filters for our heating system. I'm going to put them in. They have filters. They're expensive. But if you get them, they take out dust, pollen, hair, and all kinds of smoke, ash, any kind of particulates in the air. There's ones that even are so fine, they'll grab freaking bacteria out of the air. I don't know if I need to go that crazy, but I want something that gets all the particles out of the goddamn air here. Because how is it that one day I wake up and I'm perfectly good? You guys hear me on stream, I sound great, right? Next day I wake up, nothing's changed. You know, a fucking giant tree didn't grow in my living room and shoot pollen all over the place. When I wake up and my dude's like, like today. What happened? Why one day this happens and one day it's not? It pisses me off. So I'm thinking maybe if I put better filtration into our system, that will get more particulates out of the air, and then maybe this won't be a big deal anymore. I hope, because man, this has been the worst year for my allergies. And by the way, I'm on allergy medication. Can you imagine how I would sound if I wasn't taking it? Because I'm on the 24-hour shit right now. Excuse me. So, Big Red Nips. What a disgusting name. Has tipped me $2. That gives me $3 to tip so far tonight. It'd be great if we can get that name off the leaderboard. I'm just saying. It's revolting. Here we go. Alright. Does this game use a lot of my CPU? Yes. Right now, it only uses 30%, but when we start driving and all that reflection on the water hits, it goes up to 100%, and then it drops frames. Looks like there's a lot of fish here. I want to give it a go. Not sure which lure to use here. I'm going to give it a go here. But anyway, what's going on? I'm busy with overtime at work, so I couldn't catch up on your streams to chat it up. What's going on, SD Chargers? I'm glad to have you here tonight. Hope that you get caught up on your... What the hell? Sounds like a fish took a dump, plopped it in a toilet. Anyway, why do I dislike November? I don't. I love November. I love the fall in general. The fall is the fall over the years has become my favorite season.
I need that money. I really do.
Because the fall has really cooler weather, and the most games come out during the fall, which I love, obviously. I love November. I don't even know what you mean by you think I don't like November. Derek cannot wait for more Disney Dreamlight tomorrow. That should be good. Yes, Dreamlight Valley should be a good time. I agree with you. We've had good times with it last week. I only played it twice, and both streams did really well. For engagement, attendance, support, everything. So I'm hoping for more of that starting tomorrow. We're going to do it 2 nights in a row. We're going to do it Monday night and Tuesday night of this week. Disney Dreamlight Valley double feature. Starting tomorrow night. I see the fish, and the fish is not coming from my lure. Perhaps this is the wrong style. Big Red Nipples did another tip. He said, I did a tip, not a super chat. Oh, you're right. What just happened? Oh, shoot. He was going to bite it. He was going to bite it, and I screwed it up. Big Red Nipples, you're absolutely correct. I should not have changed. I put it in the wrong spot. I was so distracted by your horrendously annoying name. That I put it in the wrong spot. You should be over here.
Business related, I still have it.
And that'll get us to $5 in tips now with that second tip. Thank you. There you go. Jade says he was not a fan of Call of Duty until today when he watched me play it, and now he's a fan of it. You know? Perhaps it was because Vanguard sucked so bad. And you know what? Modern Warfare 2 is definitely different than even Black Ops from a few years ago. It's very different. Moana World tomorrow? Well, we already went to Moana. Whoa! Wow, that was definitely the right lure. Come on. Strike. It wouldn't strike. It wouldn't strike the fish. That's baloney. Anyway, we already got Moana. What the problem is we need to build a hut for her. And we got to do that near the waterfront. And we can't go to the waterfront yet until we befriend... What? This thing glitched out. Until we befriend more people, have a higher rank of friendship. So, we can't do it yet. We basically have to get our friendship level up with other people in the village. Yes, the Disney game's on Game Pass. That's exactly how I'm playing it. Disney Dreamlight Valley, for those wondering, is what we're talking about. We played it twice so far last week. Greg says, I missed your 2009 Modern Warfare 2 videos. Dude, that was the height of, like, me. That was the height of popularity of me playing Modern Warfare on YouTube. My videos got insane amounts of views. Even if I sucked ass, people still enjoyed watching. And it was a good time. It really was a good time to be a gamer. You know, going out, midnight release, grabbing the game, coming home, playing it in sessions, and just having a great time with it. I got good at it. If you remember, I had several tears that I went on playing. Crazy-ass, kill streaks and stuff back then. It was pretty wild. That's where the I Spawn, I Die song came from. Of me, can't stop, don't stop, ain't gonna stop, don't want to stop, or whatever, because no one could beat me, and then I died. But anyway. Yoink. Now we got it going. Here we go. Our first bite of the night. It's a little guy, isn't it? Yep. A little walleye, itty bitty. A tiny walleye, 1 pound and 6 ounces, but it's a start, right? At least it's a start. All right. Slippery Pickle has sent me $1.50 and says, hi. Hello, Slippery Pickle. What the hell are you talking about? What is with these names? What is with these names tonight?
My last shot. Fly, golden arrow. Oh!
Amarabi says, I loved your old Blackout streams. I loved Black Ops 4 Blackout. Remember how much I played it? I played it a ton.
He didn't die.
I did not have last night off. Last night I was filming videos for patrons. I had quite a few patrons in the month of August who all requested private react videos. I needed time to make them, so I made them last night for the month. Now I queue them up for next month. Excuse me. Your song, I Spawn, I Die, inspired FaZe Jev. Well, I've never heard of FaZe Jev. But if that is true, that's cool. They've never spoken to me, whoever they are. I never heard of them. If this is true, contact FaZe Jev immediately. Explain to them that I'm desperate for a collaboration and I absolutely need exposure. So, I absolutely demand a collaboration between him and me because he was inspired by my song over 10 years ago, 13 years ago, whenever it was. There you go. Immediately. Immediate content. I mean, like, drop everything. Stop watching my stream. Go get him right now. If he's asleep, knock on his door.
Very
Jeff!
confused.
Jeff, Darkside Phil wants to talk to you. Okay, don't do that. I'm kidding. I'm being silly. I'm being exaggerating with some people might actually.
Special delivery.
Not everyone's righteous.
Special delivery.
Anyway, Chantal has done a $2.88 tip and says, get that name off the screen. It's revolting. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Chantal, for the tip. How revolting. Get that disgusting slippery pickle out of there. By the way, did I say your name correctly? Is it Chantal? Chantal? How do you pronounce that? Please let me know so I know that I'm saying it right, because I don't want to embarrass myself or you. Mostly myself. Thank you very much for the tip. We're $8. Wait a minute. Yes, we're at $8 in tips now. I almost didn't add correctly. Just chillin' says, after catching a walleye, I hope that you'll get Wall-E in Dreamlight Valley. Wall-E is one of the characters. Wall-E is in Disney Dreamlight Valley to recruit to your town. SD Charger says, can I request a patron video? Here's how it works. Oh, come on. Here's how it works. Go to patreon.com/DarksidePhil. You can check out the categories, but a private video is $50. $50 pledge earns you a roughly 20-minute long video. It used to be, that was a long fish. So, it used to be that I would do private Q&A videos. At a time before I was a full-time live streamer, it was very attractive to get a private Q&A video made where I would just completely answer your question directly. But the appeal of that has pretty much waned in recent years, considering the fact that a lot of people just ask me questions on streams, and we do chill streams like literally tonight. What is wrong with this hat? What is going on with this hat? Look at it. It's like, it looks like it was from Cyberpunk 2077 or something. Look at it. Looks like shit. Anyway, no, what I was going to say was the whole private Q&A deal has really fallen out of favor recently. But some people have seen me do my reacts this year. I started doing reactive style videos for YouTube.
What do I do?
And said, hey, could you react to this? Could you react to this? And I did 4 of them last night. 4 different videos. Private reacts for people. Which is nice to know that there's a demand to hear me react to stuff. It's interesting that people want to hear my thoughts and reactions about various subjects, topics, and things. So if you're interested, check it out, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. And the details are there about the pledge levels. And for the $50 pledge, you can request a video. Now, just so you know, I don't just react to anything. If I feel it's something offensive or something that could be harmful, I'm not going to do it. If you are interested in doing it, you might want to email me ahead of time at darksidephil@hotmail.com just to run it by me and make sure that it's something that I'm okay with doing, so you don't pledge the money. I say I'm not doing it, and now there have to be refunds and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I lost it. It was a giant fish, too. Dang it. Dang it. Anyway, I'm being told the name is Chantel. All right. Chantel it is. I'll forget that in 5 seconds. But, Chantel, thank you for that tip. Looks like Rebel just did a $10 super chat and says Cyber Bass 2022. Indeed. Cyber Bass. Actually, I don't think there's bass in this lake or this river. We're in St. Lawrence River, Ontario, Canada. I don't think there's bass. I think we're going for other kinds of freshwater fish. Mark, so far, I like Modern Warfare 2. I've only played it 3 hours. But what I played today, I enjoyed. I'm looking forward to more tomorrow. So let's just put it that way. Looks like they improved a lot since the last one that I had issue with. It seems like they did improve a ton. Exactly, Derek, yeah. Oh, man. Son of a... Oh! Give me a strike. It won't strike. Frick. That was a big fish. That was a huge fish, and I didn't get it. God damn it. Wow, no luck tonight, huh? No luck tonight. I'm losing. There's big fish in here. I'm losing them. I'm very upset right now. Okay. Here we go. Yes, I know. The character's hat's going crazy. So, it seems like they fixed the glitch of facial hair in this game, because originally the facial hair wouldn't load. And now the hat's fucked up. They fix one. It's like YouTube. They fix one thing, they break 10 more. Same premise. Spawn Killer did a $1.50 tip and says Chantel says it's pronounced Chantel. That's correct. I read that already. Thank you, Spawn Killer, for the tip. And excuse me, Rebel. I apologize. I forgot to put you on the leaderboard. I will do so in a moment. No fish. What happened there? No fish. Snort, snort. None. Let's try a different direction. Chantel, I did see your artwork and it's good. I like it. I'm going to replace the artwork that says 13 years still going strong with this one that says 14 years and still going strong. I really like it. I need to have a chance to do it. I haven't had a chance yet. I actually was running in here just in the nick of time to start tonight's stream. But I will try to do something in the morning. Maybe I can get in there. Maybe after stream tonight if I have some extra time. So let's get Rebel up here. Thank you, Rebel, for that $10 super chat. Thank you, Spawn Killer, for that $1 tip. We're up to $9 in tips so far. So just to remind everyone, because I know about, like, no exaggeration, like 100 more people joined in the last, like, 10 minutes. We are still doing the weekly hat goal. Should I get it to show you what I mean? I guess I'll get it quickly. Here we go. I'm very confused. Okay. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. If we hit the $100 tips goal on the stream, I will put on the fisherman's hat, which already has 2 fishing lures that you guys selected, and we will add a third out of the wide variety of ones that I now have to keep it going. Last week, sadly, we didn't hit it. I think last week, I'm trying to remember. Last week was so weird because we hit like a ridiculous amount of super chats, which usually doesn't happen. We had like a ton of super chats, and it was just like disproportionate to what was normally expected on a stream. But tips weren't so good. So because of that, because this is based off of tips, we didn't do the hat. So I would love to get that back going again this week. And again, remember,
shut up,
the sooner we hit a goal like that, the better, because that's the longer that I can actually have the hat on. And I'd obviously like to show you guys some lures. We can choose from the lures, do a poll or whatever. And the sooner the better for that, so we have time to do it. Oh, I thought that was a fish. It was a stupid blade of grass. The crunchiest onion has sent me $1.50. He says, what is your favorite seafood to eat? You know, probably the one I've eaten the most, or the most common, would be just shrimp. Although I do like lots of different kinds of fish. Like I'm actually growing to like salmon more and more and more and more the more I have it. We actually have started having salmon for dinner. We found there's these salmon fillets you can buy. Salmon fillets that you can buy from the grocery store that are already pre-breaded with this tasty honey chipotle seasoning on it. And all you do is you bake them in the oven, and man, they're delicious. They're so good. So I would say if you're talking like actual fish, then salmon. But if you're talking overall, then I've probably eaten shrimp more than anything else. I like crab, I like lobster, but it's rare when you eat those. They're so expensive, right? I'm not saying that shrimp is cheap, but shrimp is definitely cheaper than those.
Someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron.
All right, this guy's big. So you can tell when you have a big fish because you can hear that creaking sound on your line, and the controller vibrates a lot, and the hook will strain a lot. So I can tell already this is going to be quite a large fish if we can catch him. We got him. Nice. A big walleye. Look at the size of him. 9-pound, 11-ouncer. Not bad. Not trophy size. I don't have money to do it. Still pretty big. I'm pleased with that catch. It's a good start.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
So thank you, Crunchiest Onion, for the $1 tip. Crimson Tide says, do I feel okay? I sound raspy. As I explained earlier today, I woke up this morning with a swollen throat, and it was all gunked up, likely due to my allergies yet again. And I'm hoping that it's going to stop soon because the seasons are changing here. But it was really annoying because some days I wake up and I'm perfectly fine with no issues at all, and other days I wake up and I sound terrible. And today, yeah, my voice has been like this all day long. And then I talked on the Call of Duty stream, got a little better, and then it's kind of,
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Then it kind of, got swollen again during the break. It sucks. What can I do? I'm on allergy meds. There's nothing much else I can do. So, it is what it is. I literally took the air conditioner out of my window tonight. I couldn't take it anymore. The stuffy air was driving me nuts. So I now have fresh air coming into the office with the open window and a fan. The Pitchburn Devils has to be $1.50. Says the ingenuity of goblins, the depravity of demons, and the smarts of sheep. Sure. Whatever that means. This fish does not want to be caught. It is running away. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. These fish are tough, man. They're gonna snap. It's gonna snap my hook again. I'm not even doing anything right now. I wasn't even doing anything, and it got rid of my hook. So these fish are quite tricky. They're actually, I would argue, these fish are tougher to get than the bass that we've been catching recently, in recent weeks. What allergy meds am I on? I'm on the generic Zyrtec. Is it Zyrtec? No, Zyrtec's for heartburn, isn't it? Is it Zantac? I don't know what it is. Or maybe it is Zyrtec. The one that starts with a Z, whatever that is. I got the generic. And it's the 24-hour dose. It's the strongest dose you can take. And it works because it clears my sinuses and everything, but then sometimes my throat's all messed up all day. I think it's a matter of, like, if it hits me when I'm asleep at night, then obviously when I wake up, I'm going to feel like shit because everything's all strained, you know? It was Zyrtec. I mean, totally Zyrtec. Zantac is heartburn. Zyrtec is allergy. So it's definitely the generic Zyrtec thing.
And that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again.
Okay. Pitchburn Devils, thank you for that tip. Let's add that. Jade says, how was your food and your run? Did not run today. I ran yesterday. So no run today, but the food was good. It was lasagna. I was like Garfield. I slurped it right up. It's absolutely delicious. Incredibly unhealthy, but very delicious. Yes. Make no mistake. Lasagna is not very healthy for you. Just saying. No, Derek, I know. He says, I think maybe last week so many people were super chatting. They were hoping it was going to count towards the hackle. And I hear you, but the whole point is tip rewards, because tips are very important. Tips that I can use right now for important things like paying bills, my day off coming up on Wednesday. That's the whole point of having goals for tips. So that's why I have these rewards in place for those. And people, you know, if they were mistaken, I apologize for that, but I try to be as clear as possible about what counts for what here. Turtle dude.
I don't have money to do it.
You have this membership for 17 months. Got some turtles, please.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't
First
have
of all, I
money
don't
to
even
do
think
it.
it's legal to catch a turtle and not release it. I'm pretty sure you get into major trouble. But of course I would release a turtle. I don't think there are turtles that will bite in this game, by the way. It's been pretty slow. I'm so upset I lost so many fish already. Damn it. Blopping. Can I try? It's probably not going to work. I was going to say I'm going to try another lure, but I don't think they're going to bite these. Let's try the leopard frog, and then we'll try the other one. I don't think they're going to bite these. There we go. Good evening, Mr. Dude. Jay says he has a dairy allergy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have a dairy allergy. I have weak lactose intolerance. What that means is I'm able to eat dairy, and it's not like I get sick or anything like some people do when they eat it. However, if I eat it, I basically pay for it, meaning I get bloating, gas, and sometimes a wicked case of what is called the shits. So I have to be very careful with how much dairy I eat and in what portions. Now, recently, I tried to have ice cream, and I discovered that if I take a maximum strength gas pill right after eating the ice cream, I don't have the problem, which was excellent because I love ice cream. So I ended up having ice cream for the first time, no exaggeration, in like years the other day, and I had no problem with it.
Not sure if you're a carpenter, but you're going to need a measuring tape for that one.
Look at that. A 15-ouncer largemouth bass. Insanely small. That one's going back. Good evening, Tyrone. Mark says he's going on vacation to Sydney, Australia. It's coming Wednesday, and he says, remember the Sydney Opera House when we played Flight Sim last year? So the Sydney Harbor Bridge is near that. Yeah, so I do remember that. It stands out. It's a unique piece of architecture. I wonder if we're ever going to catch anything big with this frog. We've gotten a few bites, but never anything like too big. Top floater. Floater. Yes, we've had some bites already, Zach. Just not anything too major. Did I ever watch the Uncharted movie? I did not. Nope. Never seen it. Who knows if I ever will.
Go, 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 go. Fatty fat fuck.
Can you catch frogs? No, I've never caught frogs in my life, nor can you catch them in the game, I don't think, right? But no, I never caught frogs. I get the feeling this is not going to work. I'm going to try it, but I think it's so heavy it's not going to work. Where are all the fish?
Thanks,
Here's one
Derek.
that's like below the boat. It didn't work. Chantel says her husband has severe allergies and was prescribed fexofenadine hydrochloride and it made it disappear. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I mean, one day I might have to do that because it's getting worse and worse. Every year my allergies are getting worse. It sucks. I don't like waking up and I haven't even done anything today. My whole left sinus is inflamed. I got goo pouring down my throat. I can barely breathe, and my throat's swollen up. Like, what the fuck? I just woke up. I didn't do anything. Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve such a fate? Terrible. I've had enough. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset, but it's upsetting. So I might have to do that someday. Although, here, knowing the way the health system works out here,
shut up this dude.
likely it would take me 17 months to even see a doctor to even get prescribed anything. You guys know the story of me getting my ear infections 2 years ago, right? And with that rigmarole. Mr. Ass Cream tipped me $1.50. Says sometimes when I wake up, my throat is dry. Apparently, you should close your mouth when you sleep. That is correct. If you sleep with your mouth open, you'll have a dry throat. That is right. That's not even what I'm talking about, though. Yes, that happens to me sometimes, but I'm talking about, I just wake up and my throat's all screwed up. It has nothing to do with that. Fish lost. I had a fish. What? When did I get a bite? I wasn't even paying attention. I apparently had a bite. Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, see, my problem is I have compounded allergies. So I have a pollen allergy that I usually hits in the spring and lasts all summer. And then I am allergic to pet dander. So with Jasper, our cat, if it ends up that he's in a heavy dander situation, for whatever reason, I get it bad too. Like when we first got Jasper, no exaggeration, I was itchy for 2 weeks. And then finally my body got used to pet dander, and I didn't have those reactions anymore. But I wasn't used to it. So if he has a bad dander day, or a heavy shedding day, it's going to affect me. My eyes are going to burn. My sinuses are going to be screwed up. There's not much I can really do about that. The good news is that it's not all the time. And, oh, are you kidding? He swam through the lure and didn't bite it? Why? Why not bite it? Bite it! Thank you, Roadblocks, for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that. No, I've never watched My Cat from Hell. DC is here tonight with a fishing haiku. He says, the vibrant blue sky, fish living inside water.
Stop this!
Very nice. Thank you, DC, for the haiku. Derek says that he's allergic to dandelion pollen.
Are you a functional retard?
Also,
I have
used
to
be
ask.
Allergic to rabbits, but not anymore. Lucky 3 Leafson says, overall, I think that you are best known for your resilience. Do you have any advice for those of us going through hard times or info on your positive hardship? Well, what I can tell you is basically, the reason why I used to use the moniker, I retired it this year, but I used to use the moniker the King of Hate. And it's not what you're thinking. It's not, oh, he hates a group of people, or he's a bigot, or he's a racist. Nothing like that at all. It's because so many people used to hate on me in my youth and tell me things such as, you're not good enough, You're not talented enough. You're not entertaining enough. You're not strong enough. You're not smart enough. That was a big one. You're not smart enough. Okay? I was told that by a lot of people. My peers, my rivals, sometimes my family members. And it really doesn't feel good when you're told that by someone who, you trust to basically be giving you life advice and will tell you something like that. Okay? So, what I did is I used what I considered that hate against me. And I harnessed it. I used it as fuel for the fire for me to do well in life. I said, if people are going to tell me I can't do something or I'm not good enough to do something, I'm going to show them wrong. I'm literally going to motivate myself to be sure to do what they say I can't do, so that way I can show them and prove them wrong. And for a very, very long time, in the competitive Street Fighter community, no one thought I was ever going to amount to anything. No one thought that I could ever fight and win against top players. No one ever thought that I could win tournaments, And, I mean, admittedly, it took a long time. I was playing competitive fighting games in arcades the whole 90s. Then 1999, I went to my first major tournament. From 99 all the way through, 2005. So you're talking 6 years of me grinding away at these tournaments, right? Trying to find my place, trying to find a way to make it and win. But it was all, he's a scrub, he's just a shit talker, he can never back up what he says, and yada, yada, yada. And finally, after all that time, motivating myself, saying, no, one day I'm going to really prove these people wrong. And then I did, Just a matter of time. If you dedicate yourself enough to something, you're going to persevere in it. It's just a matter of, do you have the fortitude to do it? Because in life, very rarely, at least in my case, all right, you guys could disagree. Maybe you've had different life situations than me. I've almost never in my holy shplamoli, that's a huge fish. I've almost never in my life had people backing me up. It was always me doing shit alone. I was the loner. I was the guy who had to do it all by myself. When I went to Evo 2005, I went by myself. I didn't have any friends or teammates with me. I went out there on a whim, put myself in a debt to do it.
So when I
When I went out there, with absolutely no one sticking up for me,
does that sound like
I persevered, and I ended up, having basically my best national placing ever. 4th place overall at Evo, with 3 top players only being Japanese players. So I was technically the best American that year in the game I was playing. That's what I mean, yellow perch, and it's trophy size, so apparently yellow perch are quite small. He's talking, look, he's like, meh, 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 meh. He says, you showed them, good job, Phil, you showed them. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do. And, isn't it funny how in every portion of my life, I've had the same kind of hateful group of people after me? It's different people, but you always seem to have a hateful group after you, in school.
Miserable.
Bullies. Oh, you're a wimp.
You're
a nerd. You're never going to amount to anything. You're a loser. Right. And then Street Fighter. Oh, he's a shit talker. He's a scrub. He's never going to amount to anything. There's no way he'll ever be, a top player or someone who has any kind of an achievement or anything under his belt. He's just going to be a loser forever. Right. And later on in life, me doing stuff on YouTube and shit, all the hate that I've been through over these years, everyone just saying shit and making shit up about me constantly. And it's like, at one point, it all just kind of becomes white noise. And I know that every single day that I get on this stream and I have a good stream with you guys, and we have fun conversation and a meaningful content that I'm putting out, is a day when I've proven all those scumbags wrong. So it motivates me to keep doing it and keep going. That's literally one of the major things in my life that's been a proponent, is all those opposition, all those people that stand against me are the reason why I don't give up. In a way, and this is truthful, it's definitely better, at least in my experience, to have people who don't like you and shit talk you and talk down on you than to have no one at all that cares at all. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe if no one cared about my content, I would stop making it. In fact, I can guarantee you that was the case. If I didn't have a dedicated fan base who loved the content, I probably wouldn't make it. If I didn't have a dedicated hater base who said, you can't make it doing this, I probably also wouldn't keep making it. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination of factors, and better to have the attention than have none. The worst thing that I think can happen to someone like me is overnight people just stop caring about Dark Side Phil. Because the moment they stop caring,
you want to play the
why am I here?
Game?
Right? Go flipping burgers. Go, sell junk at fucking Best Buy. Rather than make meaningful content for you guys. And I don't want to do that. Couple shout outs here. Seafood. To me, $1.50. He says carrots, cheese, chicken, chocolate, cantaloupe are some of my other favorite seafoods. Pun is intended. Get it? Seafood. Seafood. There you go. Thank you for the tip. My ass's ass. To me, $1.50. He says, have you tried nasal rinse? I have. Nasal rinse does not work for my problem because my issue is not my just the nose. It's all the way down inflammation through my throat because allergies. It's not just, oh, I have a little bit of issue with something up here. It's not like a respiratory infection. It's the whole deal, the whole shebang. All day, my throat and everything here has been inflamed and screwed up because of allergies. Okay. But that's, by the way, Femboys for Phil made a good point and said if your name was really the King of Hate and that's the first thing someone hears about you, I can understand why they had the wrong impression. Exactly. That's why I dropped it this year. I had enough. So many people were misrepresenting it and going places and trying to get me in trouble.
Today's been incredibly slow.
Didn't. I had enough, so that's why it's done. I'm not doing that anymore. No more. Did I work at Circus City? I did work at Circus City at one point. Yes, about a year. I worked at Circus City, actually. Or more than a year? I'm trying to remember exactly when it was. It was this college days when I worked at Circus City. Expand Dong, no, it wasn't until the last several years where that moniker essentially was... Okay, I should actually clarify.
You chose to break the
fish
law.
is completely glitched.
Live with the consequences.
There's always been people who've had the misconception of what it means because they don't take the time to learn. You know? The late Total Biscuit used to hate on me and say, oh, the King of Hate, all he does is hate on games and game devs and shit on them. That wasn't what it meant, nor was that even my shtick or anything that I was going for. But that's what he thought it meant. He thought I was the person who would hate on games. Because I was the King of Hate, you know? And other people as well. No, but I would say it was probably like the last 3 years where people had this concerted effort. Because here's the thing. You're always going to have people who don't like you, right, in life. I think I've pretty much accepted that fact for various reasons. Some legit, some not. And you're always going to have that people rooting against you or whatever. But in my case, people take it to the extreme. So what's happened over the years is they said, damn, so we can't get Phil banned from anywhere because he doesn't break rules. So he's not going to get banned from YouTube. He's not going to get banned from Twitch. That's not going to work, right? Well, we tried taking sponsorships away from him, and that's worked. He doesn't have sponsors anymore. But God damn it, his fans are so supportive. His fans support him so nicely and so much that he's still able to make a living doing it. And we don't like that, right? We don't like that at all. We don't want Phil to be able to make a living. So we got to find other avenues and other means to attack him, right? And so one of the ways that they found to attack is to literally just lie about me constantly, about who I am and what I stand for. So they started systematically going around the internet and going to places that I had relationships with. Like I used to use Streamlabs to take in tips, okay? And they would go to these places and be like, oh, are you aware you have someone using your service who's a racist? His name is the King of Hate. And look, it even says it on his channel. Now, here's a few clips of racist things he said over the years. And they'll literally take 3 out-of-context clips from from the 14 years.
From Apple iTunes.
The over 80 to 100,000 videos they put on the internet. And they'll take 3 moments that are out of context and act like I was being racist when I wasn't. And they'll just show them oh, well, the guy's name is the King of Hate. It says it right there on his channel. And then here's some examples of him being a hateful person. We got to get him out of there. And then, that's the end of that. And that's it. Last year, there was a concerted effort. And last year, a lot of shit happened to me. I was kicked out of the Twitch partner program with absolutely no evidence of wrongdoing. I asked them for it. They did not provide it. They refused because it didn't exist. Then I was kicked out of Streamlabs for taking tips. And also, my Teespring store was shut down with no explanation. I tried to ask them what happened. Oh, there's a freaking... Oh, wait a minute. This apparently is a big fish. I got to pay attention to this one. But that was closed down without them even telling me. They literally didn't even tell me why. They ghosted me and wouldn't even answer me why they shut it. They just ignored my request. So that's what I mean. Last year, there was quite a lot of people doing this shit. And I realized, man, I've got to retire that moniker because people sadly won't take 5 minutes to do the research to figure out what it means. Even though I've explained it a million times on the internet, people are just too lazy. I hate to say it, they're just too lazy. They just hear, oh, it must mean that, right? It absolutely must mean that, no matter what. So therefore, you know, cancel Phil. Get him out of here. Get him out of there. So enough about that.
Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron?
I really want this fish, but man, it's fighting me.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking
You sure have a
piece
lot of
shit
glitchy fish
cocksucker.
tonight. You noticed this, right? There's definitely
Mark
a glitch
my
in the fishing
fucking
matrix
words.
tonight.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, yo,
I'm
yo,
gonna
Jade,
find
you're
out
welcome.
who
It's
the
just thank you
fuck
for always
you
helping
are.
me. You make me smile and make me happy and laugh.
Motherfucker.
You know, at times when I need it.
are
Yeah,
fucked.
that's what I'm here for, man.
Let this
Happy
be
to be
noticed
here for
live
you.
on the internet. You're fucked.
Well, I
And
think
you
NBC
are
2
done.
will see a wider release on current gen consoles. No. Arcade One Up got the rights for their cabinets, and they might even be holding the rights. I wonder if they're making it so that no one can actually do that, even if they wanted to. I don't know. But it's kind of unfortunate. People wanted to play it and wanted to play it online. I would have loved that. That's a game that I was incredibly good at back in the day. I likely could get back into it if it became popular again, but yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen at this point. Come on. Northwest Texas, it'll be illegal to ban someone for political reasons on a platform like Twitter or YouTube in Texas. I don't know why you would ban someone for political reasons to begin with. Politics in general usually are not harmful. It's what you do with said politics. Like, you can very well believe one thing, but until you turn that into a harmful action, you know what I mean? I don't really see the problem with that. Well, I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. Are they banning people for political beliefs? I don't know. I wasn't ready. Dude.
Alive and well in Israel.
I'm having no luck. Tonight is a hard night for me. I'm having bad luck in this game. Derek says, I'm glad to hear you can have some ice cream again. I love Haagen-Dazs vanilla milk
You're
chocolate
supposed to be
almond
following
ice
the
cream
game,
bars.
following
Never
the
had
full
those.
gameplay and chilling and relaxing with me. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. To pay my bills.
Shit.
It's been
Well,
pretty
I had
slow.
my coffee.
Not gonna
Hopefully
lie.
I wake up here. I know what's going on. Guys, thank you for chilling with me tonight. We have about 250 people here tonight. Thank you for that. If you are enjoying the stream, I would ask if you could please give it a like. It's an easy way to help the stream. It's cheap. It's free. It's simply one click, and it does help the channel concretely for engagement. So if you're having a good time, please do so. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube, also remember to like and leave comments. I love it when people add to the discussion in the comments. But there are other ways you can support the channel. Super chat, super sticker, a tip, a membership. All would be great. Remember, we are doing the gold. If I raise $100, I put on the fisherman's hat. You guys choose a new fishing lure to add to said hat. But what the hell is going on? How am I going to catch the fish with one hand? I can't do this. And I have a lure stuck here. This is bad. Because the lure moved when I picked up the hat. And I got to put it back in position. It's got a big, sharp hook. So I have to be careful I don't hook myself. How did I have this? I don't know how I had it. I don't know how I had it. Maybe I can do it like this. Oh, this could work. Oh, there you go. Works better this way.
What do I do?
When I have the hook
hooked on one and then dangling from the other. That works better, and that'll probably hold it in place. So anyway, guys, we get $100 in tips. It's fisherman hat time, and you guys get to pick a new lure to add to the hat. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not really working out too well. Since we instituted this idea, which was a month ago, we've only done it half the time. Last week, we didn't even get close. And now here we are, almost an hour into tonight's stream, and we are at $14. It's not looking too good. I'm going to be honest. It's not looking too good. How many lures do I have? Tons. I had a variety box, and a viewer donated a bunch as well. We have a lot of lures to choose from. Shout out to Chef D, who I believe re-upped their membership. I need to read that here. Let's see. Thank you, Platinum and Pictures, for a super chat. Almost $20. Thank you so much for that. So Chef D re-upped his membership and said, love your streams, DSP. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. Chef D, I appreciate that. And then Platinum in Pictures with a $19.99 super chat. Excuse me. Thank you very much for that. I think it might be time to move the boat. We're not having any luck here. Seriously. We're already next to no luck. I don't know what's going on this week. Am I freaking snagged too? Seriously? Now I'm snagged. This sucks. I'm having a bad week in fishing. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a very bad week. I saw nothing on Diablo 4 leaks. No. Or some of my favorite ice creams is when I was a kid. Mint chocolate chip and pistachio. I love them. Oh, this is the end of the river. Oh, okay. Let's turn around. All right, Yoshino, have a good night. Thanks for chilling. See you later. When I worked at the helicopter company, did I work more than 40 hours a week? I was scheduled for 40 hours a week, but I never really just worked the schedule. Like, if you're working 9 to 5 every day, then it's 40 hours. But, you know, you come in early, you stay late for a meeting, you're working from home. It happened a lot. A lot of times I was sick. I would stay home, but I would still be working from home on my laptop. Not showing any fish here. Oh, the reason I said I'm having a bad week is because I only do this once a week. So I said I'm having a bad fishing week because it's really just one session, which constitutes a whole week of fishing, right? Let's try this. There we go. If we go, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Sounds good. There is nothing here at all. This was a waste of time. The best way to help me out right now and contribute is by tipping me, because
man,
right now,
no luck.
I'm really
no
really in a
luck
bad
so
situation
far.
financially.
Only
So
one walleye of any kind of reasonable size. And I guess we just gotta persevere, right? We gotta keep going. Just like I said, I'm not gonna give up. Let's drive up along the river here and see what we can find. Mark, I'm not going to go into talking about Obamacare, sorry. That's not going to happen on tonight's stream.
Jade, pretty much every character has been revealed for Street Fighter 6, but the individual character reveals haven't happened yet. I really don't know what order they're going to go for. I'm interested in the new characters who we've never seen before. There's a few of them right now, but we have no idea how these characters are going to fight. And I'm curious to see what kind of builds they will be and, you know, what archetypes they'll fit into for Street Fighter. So those I'm interested in. Everyone else not so much. I'm just more interested in playing the game rather than seeing character reveals and stuff. So I guess we'll see when that all happens. Shit. Terrible. Terrible cast. Dead air. Okay, better. I guess the fish swam away because it showed them on the radar, but now I don't see them. Oh my god, I have no luck tonight, man. None at all. What is going on tonight? I'm depressed. I'm very depressed. We're not catching nice fish. The thing is, this is how fishing is. You can have a streak of luck where you go fishing several times and you get a ton of stuff, then you go one time, there's nothing. You're like, what happened? There's nothing you can do about it. That's fishing, man. Would I get solar power? Probably wouldn't work around here. Because in the fall and winter, we tend to have clouds.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money
for extended periods of
bills.
time. I'm not even sure we can get enough solar power to power stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So I think getting good at this game would make you good at fishing in real life? No, but at least it would teach you basic premises of how to fish. But there's going to be a lot of technique and things that aren't present in the game that would be present in real life, I'm sure. I thought, oh, maybe between these reeds, between this grass, could be a hiding spot for fish, but no, I see nothing there either. Look. Nothing! Wow. I have no luck at all. Oh! Derek said, what's the next major game release? The next major game release would be Overwatch 2.
Looks like
The
someone
next
had too
one
much
I'm going to
chili
play
at
is probably
Wendy's.
Shovel Knight Dig, which is next week. I just don't know if I'm going to be playing it upon release because I got so much else going on right now. I might have to wait a little bit. Oh, I'm not really seeing much. This is the end of the river. I'm trying to remember where we fished last time. We had such success last time. Was it over here, perhaps? Mark, I played a little bit of Celeste. I really liked it. What I played of it, I enjoyed.
Stop this!
Let's try over here. Whoa, Nichols
delivery.
Freeman did a whopping $100 super chat. That is ginormous. Thank you, Nichols. I appreciate that. That will help a ton come next month. Especially with the fact that I'm trying to make up for the fact that I lost so many members last month. And honestly, if you haven't noticed, we've had zero movement with members. I don't know what's going on. That either people don't want to become members or no one's gifting memberships right now. But dude, that is a huge amount of help. I will shut that out in just a moment. Let me get my Let me get my lure up and I'll read your message. Okay, let's see what Nichols has to say here. So, I don't have anything I wanted to ask you. I've been a fan for a long time. I want to help you out. I know things might be tough right now, but stick in there. I believe in you. Thank you, Nichols. Like I said, that will definitely help a lot when I get paid next month because, man, I've had a lot of issues with these lost memberships. So thank you so much for that, Nichols. Really, thank you so much. So now, here we are again. I'm not exaggerating. 2 weeks in a row. Sky high super chats, right? Platinum in Pictures has now done a $20 tip. Just keep your head up. Thank you to Platinum in Pictures for a $20 tip. And that is our biggest contribution of the night, tips-wise. And that jumps us up to $34 in tips. Thank you so much to Platinum in Pictures. Thank you so much to Nichols. Thank you guys for your contributions and your support tonight. Okay. I'm having absolutely no luck. I think it's time to try again. I'm trying to remember where it was that I fished last week in here on this river that got me a ton of fish. I seriously can't remember. Because I had a ton of fish last week. Oh my God, excuse me. Okay. No, the whole point of the goals is to promote tips because tips do help the channel more for various different reasons, as I've explained many times. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. Anyone can contribute in any way they want, but if I'm trying to do goals for tips because it promotes tips, then that's what I'm going to do. Like, literally, here's the thing. Let's say for right now, I decided to start doing rewards for Super Chats and other things. And let's say for a week, all I got was Super Chats. I'm done. I can't pay any bills. I can't go grocery shopping. So why would I do that? It would be pretty stupid, wouldn't it? Why would I shoot myself in the foot and hurt myself and my family and my business? Why would I do that? Right? So I'm not going to do that. The goals are there for a reason. You know? Hopefully one day, this channel will grow enough that it'll be making enough consistently through memberships, through super chats, super stickers, all that. Tips won't be a big deal anymore. We're not there yet. So why do you keep asking me to change something that's literally going to hurt me and my business and my family? Why would you do that? How many times do I have to explain it to you? I get tired of reiterating it to myself every week. It's like this. Like, dude, I already told you a million times why we can't do that. Listen, I would love toxicity to not be kind of shackled to tips, but I am. You know, there's nothing I can do about that. Thank you to an anonymous $10 tipper. Thank you so much. Thank you. That gets us to $44 in tips. So we are almost to our tier 1 goal for the night. Actually, I think this is a good time to split this. Like, we have not had any luck tonight at this location. So I think I want to quit, and I want to go somewhere else for the second half of the night because this has been kind of a bust tonight. I barely caught anything, right? Like, barely anything. So. Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys. So indeed, this is the halfway point of tonight's stream. I do want to say thank you to everyone who's here, chilling, engaging. Anyone who liked the stream. We're at 65 and climbing. The goal is 100. Thank you so much to the super chatters. I mean, holy crap. And Nichols with that ginormous super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to the one person who became a member tonight, and to anyone who tipped so far. Thank you so much as well. We're at 44 out of 50. At 50, it's Gunner Glasses time. If we happen to get to the $100 in tips, that's when we have the fisherman's hat. We add a new lure to the hat, and all that jazz. You know, I had this lure in here fine, and then somehow I wiggled it, and now it's moving. I screwed it up. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
There, hook it. Actually hook the band. And if I hook the band, then it shouldn't come out, I feel. Right? And it still wobbles. I can't get it to stay in there, because you know why? It's so long. It's just really odd shape. It's such a long lure. But anyway, there you go. So remember, we hit 100. We add a new lure. You guys get to vote on what lure you want to see tonight. Okay? Cool. All right.
What do I do?
Overpowered Boone, how are you? Is it how am I tonight? I'm doing all right, but we got to pick a new venue. That venue, I had no luck, man. Let's see here. You know what? Chain pickerel. We never caught that before. There's a lot of catfish here. A freshwater drum. All right, I'm going to do this. I want to do Lake Hamilton, because I don't think we caught a lot of these. Let's go to Lake Hamilton for the second half of our stream. All right, so second half of our Sunday Night Buy stream, we're going to Lake Hamilton. I'm not exactly sure where this is located, but this seems to have a lot of fish we haven't caught yet. So I want to give this a shot. Shout out to Dietrich, who's to me $6.
Hint.
Because I went 2-6 this week in fantasy football. Wish me luck for next week. I wish you luck. Sorry that you didn't do so good this week. I know you had said last week that I was like a lucky charm. I guess my luck has run out. Not surprising. I don't have long-term luck, that's for sure. So thank you very much, Dietrich, for the $6 tip, which gets us to our tier 1 goal of tips, which is the Gunner Glasses. Now we're working towards the 100, which is the hat and new lure. Also, shout out to Platinum in Pictures, who just became a channel member tonight. Thank you so much for that. That is the second person, so that means now we are technically up to, or we should be up to 440. I haven't confirmed that. I know we lost a bunch earlier today. I actually noticed a bunch of people who were members, their gifted memberships expired. Sorry about that, guys. Well, however, I'm sure we will get some more in the future. All right. Derek, it sounds like a lot of the maps for Overwatch 2 are very similar to the ones in Overwatch 1. That's for sure from what you're saying there. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me. A mutated creature that was
Dude,
this
like
lure
we're
does
sitting
not
in a
want to stay on the
wheelchair.
hat. It really doesn't. It is fighting me tooth and nail. It's none of anyone's
not-
business. Stay on this goddamn hat. Jeez. About to give up. He's gonna stab me. Got a mind of its own. I think it's alive. I think the lure may be alive. That might be the problem. It's sentient. It does not want to be on my hat.
$110.09 from Apple
Good
iTunes.
Lord. It literally is moving by itself. I'm not even touching it. It's moving. I'm serious. The lure's alive. We have to contact the authorities and get them to come over and look at this thing. It will not stay on the hat. Look, it's coming off. It will not stay on the goddamn hat. This is insane.
$16.51
Alright, maybe I got it to stay.
from
Anyway.
PayPal.
Okay. We got to catch some fish. Mark, I've only tried the M4 in Call of Duty right now. I didn't try any other guns. Tomorrow we're going to try new guns, actually. So, all right. Derek says there was no Toronto map in Overwatch 1. All the maps were new. A lot of those sound familiar. Maybe I just misremember. Remember, Overwatch 1 was so many years ago, 6 years ago. So I tend to forget. I liked Overwatch 1 a lot. I miss it. I thought it was quite addicting and fun. So I hope that this new one's good. Man, it's one of these man-made water wall things. I hate this. When there's natural shore, you have a higher chance. Yeah, you got a freaking house on the water. There's not going to be any fish here. You're going to stay away from that. Remember, if you have a house on the water, anything you have in that house that's running, like electricity or motors or whatever from the equipment, the fish hear that in the water. They're not going to go near your house. They're going to go away, you know? So this is a bad fishing spot. How was dinner? Dinner was good. Last night's dinner? The hell did I have last night? I don't remember. Tonight I had lasagna. Last night, my wife. We had the carnitas tacos yesterday. That was really good. We had slow cooker carnitas pork. It was marinated, seasoned, destroyed the boat, driving into the concrete wall. But it was marinated, seasoned, slow cooker pork. It takes like 3 hours to cook. You chop it up, toss it in a taco with some sauce, some jalapenos. We also had some picante sauce and cheese. I didn't put any cheese on mine. The cat had some of hers, but I like the jalapeno. She doesn't. It was really good. It was a delicious dinner. I've never played a Cabela's game. No, I have. Oh my God. I'm drunk. I'm obviously very drunk this week. No, I've never played a Cabela's game. Derek says you were so tired of the daily rap. Yeah, I know. Like, it took a lot out of me to do all those reacts. That was a good 3 hours of work last night. Okay. Yeah, look, you're not going to catch fish in there. It's shitty. It's pissing me off. Let's head further in. Let's head further this way. Mark says they have 4 Carl's Jr.'s in Australia. Do we have any in the USA? Yes, we have them, but nothing near me. When I first moved out here, I was looking for new places for DSP Tries It. This was 8 years ago. And so I actually actively went out of my way looking for new fast food places, and I found out there was a Carl's Jr. 45 minutes away. So one day I specifically drove out there, got the food, alright, and I was gonna maybe do like a impromptu DSP Tries It in the place, because I was gonna eat in the actual restaurant, and there was no manager. It was just a bunch of teenagers running the whole store. They fucked up everyone's order in the store. So everyone's sitting there waiting, getting the wrong food, getting cold food. All the people at the drive-thru window were angry. They were walking inside the store saying, you gave me the wrong order. Thank God I checked the bag before I drove away. Essentially, it was a nightmare scenario. The food I got was bad. It was absolutely terrible. It was cold and incorrect. So there you have it. And that was it. I never went to Carl's Jr. ever again because they're just not close enough to me to worry and bother with it. So. Okay. Do I like cereal? Which kind do I like? If I were to eat cereal today, I'd probably get like Frosted Flakes. Maybe Reuben brand or Wheaties. Chex. Kind of Chex that I like. That kind of stuff. But I've had a million cereals in my lifetime, of course. I wouldn't eat any of those kitty ones anymore. I think this is the wrong lure, and there's no fish anyway. Overpowered Boone feels the daily rap is a good addition to the channel. He says I can't tune into daily streams, so it's good to know about the footnotes of them. I'm glad that you feel that way. Oh yeah, Derek, did Slayer post up last night's React videos yet? I'm just curious because I don't follow that. I just make them. It's up to the patrons to determine what they want to do with those private videos. They can keep them for themselves. They can upload them somewhere, whatever they want. If I had an all expenses paid fishing trip, would I want to go fresh or salt water? I don't know. I have to look into it. I have to look into it because I don't really understand the difference. I've only been freshwater fishing, except for once ever when I went saltwater, and I was so young I don't really remember it. But I was always freshwater fishing with my dad at a lake in Connecticut. So that's what I have experience with. Do I think I'm allergic to Jasper? I know I am allergic to cat dander. It's just not bad. Unless he's like in a severe shedding, molting kind of situation. So it's usually not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. But I know, like I said, when we got Jasper, all right, for 2 straight weeks, my whole body was itchy. My whole body was just completely itchy all the time.
What do I
That's
do?
100% cat dander allergy. Is Jasper with Cat tonight? Yes, he is. Cat just came home from work as I was starting the stream tonight. Oh! What do we got? What do we have here? Let's find out. Ooh, a decent sized walleye. 5-pounder. 4-pounder. Not bad. Not bad. He uploaded both? Oh, okay, cool. Slayer uploaded both videos from yesterday. Nice. I've never seen one of those crab fishing shows. No, I have not. Yeah, so for Slayer's videos, I reacted to what was basically a video that was interesting because it wasn't K-pop music videos like he usually sends me. It was someone who had made a YouTube video explaining the categories of K-pop. And apparently there's a bunch of categories that you're like, oh, so they differentiate a cute song or a cute video from like a fun song or a fierce song or an elegant song. They're all actually different styles of music in K-pop, which is interesting that they actually have these and then you can actually fit all their music into those categories. I didn't understand that. So now I was like, oh, this is good because now next, when you send me more videos to watch later, I can try to categorize the videos or the songs into those categories that have been established. The other video he sent me was interesting. It was a game review of Cyberpunk 2077, but the guy who makes it is a YouTuber named Maxor, and I guess he literally says his review is incorrect. Like he says right in it, it's meant for comedy purposes. But then it's funny because then he actually also references things that are very pertinent and true about the game. So in a way, he's criticizing Cyberpunk, but he's adding in a lot of humor that's blatantly wrong to try to get a laugh, but also he's still criticizing Cyberpunk. So I actually liked that style. It was kind of interesting and unique. I enjoyed it. I think we were here recently, actually. Yeah, I remember being here and I went to the dead end of that road. We couldn't find any fish. Did I see Crow B Cat's video on the FGC? I saw one many years ago about LTG and Visant. I saw the clip of them like doing their rivalry and stuff from that. I don't know if I saw the whole video, but I know I saw. That's how I knew about their situation. Because if you remember, years ago, I challenged LTG to play me in a set of games in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection when it came out in 2018. He declined, and his reasoning was that, oh, I've been in those big rivalry matches before. I get nothing out of it. So I was curious about the history, and I found that he had made that video and he talked about it. And I watched it back, and I was like, yeah, I guess he really did come out the loser in that one. I don't think anyone's going to dispute that. Little Crow did a super chat. He says, what happened to the lure streak? It ended. We only had a 1-week thing. It's gone. It didn't happen last week, and now, as of tonight, we are halfway to the hat and lure. But it certainly looks to me like it's not a guarantee tonight again. So, not going to do a streak if it's not happening. You know what I mean? And it certainly doesn't look like it's happening right now. as I told you guys, if you are interested in seeing the Fisherman's Hat and adding a new lure to it, I would urge you contribute as soon as possible with a tip, so that way you can hit it and have a poll and everything, looking at the lures that are available, and have time to do it and not try to rush it last minute. This looks like a good spot. This looks like a good fishing spot. I'm gonna give this a shot. Here we go. I did not see any new game trailer of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I only saw the one from a couple months ago, or last month, or whenever it was.
It's
I did not
Dark
see
Dave's fault.
Where are all the fish? No, I'm not giving Cyberpunk another chance. I already beat it. I played the whole game. What chance is there to give it when I've played the whole game and I've seen the whole game? What am I giving a chance to exactly? I know it all. I beat it. Kevin, you have a good night. Yes, Cyberpunk is popular again because they just came up with an anime out apparently on Netflix, and apparently it's good. So people are watching the anime and like, oh, this is good, then they're getting the game. So actually, Cyberpunk is seeing a resurgence in interest because of a Netflix anime series. Very similar to how when the Witcher series came out, the live-action series on Netflix, people went and bought Witcher 3 in droves, who had never played it before. Come on. There we go. The bass. Our first reasonably sized bass of the night. A 3-pound, 14-ouncer. It looks pretty big to be 3 pounds. Almost 4. Why would I play? Oh my God, people, you really got to give up on this. All right? Thank you, Platinum Pictures. Says, good night. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you for the support, Platinum Pictures. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and helping out tonight. I appreciate it. Anyway. All right, allow me to explain. When Cyberpunk came out, I bought it. All right? I played it. It was atrociously bad. It barely functioned. The parts that functioned were okay, ranging from okay to bad. I did not enjoy the game. There was, like I told you guys, when I was playing Cyberpunk 2077, there were entire streams I loved, and then a series of 3 to 4 streams I hated. I would say out of the entire time I played it, which was, what, 30 hours, I only enjoyed about 5 hours overall of the game, okay? Most of it was trash, garbage, repetitive nonsense, terrible gameplay, uninspired, shitty world design that was empty. It was just garbage, okay? So when I finally beat it, I gave it my formal review. I talked about all that, okay? Then everyone was offered refunds. It became a widespread thing that you could get a refund for the game if you wanted, because it was acknowledged that the game was unfinished, buggy, and a mess, and not very good. So everyone was entitled to a refund. And at that point, I said, well, we have absolutely no idea if or when they're going to patch this, if it's going to be any good ever again. I've already beaten the whole thing. I don't really like it. So I might as well get my refund. So I did. So I no longer have the rights to play Cyberpunk. It was refunded. It's gone. I don't have the digital rights to the game again. I'm done with it. If I were to try to play the DLC, you understand, I would have to re-buy the game from scratch. Re-buy it. And then buy the DLC too. Why would I buy the game again? I didn't like it the first time. Why would I pay for it a second time? I'd be an idiot. I'd be a complete idiot. And people are like, why don't you try the DLC? Because I don't like the game.
Oh,
what makes you think
no,
that a DLC is like
you
saying, I absolutely hate
piece
Street
of
Fighter
shit
5.
cocksucker.
Well, then why don't you buy all the DLCs for it? Because I don't
Mark my
fucking like Street
fucking
Fighter
words.
5. Why the fuck would I spend any time or money on it?
For you.
What a dumb
I'm
question.
gonna find out who the fuck you are.
I don't like
You
chocolate. Well, why don't you buy
You
the new candy
are
bar that's
fucked.
made of chocolate? Because I don't
Let
like
this
chocolate.
be
But it's
noticed
new.
live on the internet.
It's an add-on
You're
candy bar.
fucked.
Why not buy the
And
candy bar?
you are
'Cause I don't
dumb.
like chocolate, stupid. Why don't you understand?
toxic?
How is it hard to figure out? Anyway, so no, I'm not playing Cyberpunk. Fuck that piece of shit. Now you want a candy bar? I don't blame you. Chocolate. Delicious. I do love chocolate. I love chocolate. I told you that chocolate is one of my sweet tooth is for chocolate and chocolate alone. I don't have a sweet tooth for anything else. I caught one bass and now I have no luck again. Now I can't catch anything. Haven't seen Rings of Power
You
or House of the
chose
Dragon.
to broke the law. Live with
real
the
desire to.
consequences.
Oh, ooh, I gotta eat it. Gotta eat it. Gotta eat the hype. How many fish do we got? It's an itty bitty one. Itty bitty. It's nice looking. There's a blue gill. Beautiful. Metallic and beautiful. How nice. Is dark chocolate healthy?
Look out, there's a
I've
black
heard that it has
woman coming out. She takes them both out.
oxidation or something like that.
Steals the backpack.
If
and
you eat it in
runs
moderation,
away.
it could be pretty good for you. Guitar Player has gifted a membership to the channel. Someone is about to get the first gifted membership in like a week. John got it. Congratulations to John. And thank you, Guitar Player, for your support of the channel. I appreciate that. So with that, we should hit 441. I have the feeling, sadly, I think we lost some memberships. Like I noticed, there's some people who had memberships, they don't have them anymore, so I think they expired and they were probably gifted. So I don't even think we're at 441, but whatever. Thank you, Guitar Player. Here you go. Derek says, Slayer's YouTube channel's name is DSP's biggest K-pop fan. If everyone wants to see these videos that he's that he's been getting via Patreon. There you go. Go check them out. Hope you enjoy them. Boom. Another bass. Nothing too special this week. I haven't caught anything too interesting. Dark chocolate is high in antioxidants and higher caffeine content than normal chocolate and has less sugar and less dairy. No, almost less dairy, right? Because that's the problem with milk chocolate. It's heavy dairy. So you get a lot of fat calories and stuff. Ooh. Oh my God, excuse me. That lasagna is really getting to me tonight. It is destroying me. I'm belching like crazy. Just be happy you're over there on that side of the internet, not in this room, because the amount of farting I've been doing is absolutely tremendous. The chair probably has a big stain on it, and it's just... It's really ripe in here. Man, don't light a match, because this whole place would go up in smoke, let me tell you. Holy shit. You're eating? Not anymore, you're not. All right. No fish. I think we're going to move. Let's move. My laugh sounds like act. So when I laugh, I go, or First impressions of Call of Duty, I like it. It's fast-paced. The animations are quite nice. The graphics are better. They fixed the whole issue with the haptic feedback in the controller. It doesn't negatively affect your controls anymore like it did in the one that I played a couple of years ago. I'm having a good time with it. I really enjoyed it today. I can't wait for more tomorrow. All right. try this. Here's another one. This could be good. Do I think recoil is too strong on the Call of Duty guns? I haven't noticed that today. No. Derek says, ask the Kings in 4 days. He still watches the old school friend request ridicules. That's odd. It's very outdated stuff now, right? Like, it's not even how I am. And I'm sure the questions aren't even pertinent to anything anymore. I guess if you still find them funny. Jane, people will be able to nominate and vote on games soon for the Halloween event. Likely first week of October, I'll probably start the nominations process. We'll probably have nominations for 2 weeks and then polling for 2 weeks. What's up with the view? Why'd the camera rotate? That was weird. I don't even know how to do that. Law and Lord Prince Albert is basically, he did a super chat and he's basically making the correspondence that Jasper likes the smell of my farts and that's why he sits in the chair. I don't think that's what it is. I think he finds the chair every bit as comfortable as I do. Guitar Player has gifted another membership. And it goes to Billy in 4C. Congratulations to Billy in 4C on the gifted membership. Thank you,
Thanks,
Guitar
Derek.
Player,
I
for the
appreciate
channel
that.
support. But now we have a problem. Now things won't fit, so I have to start abbreviating names. There we go. Start abbreviating. Little Crow did a super chat. He says, is Fatal Frame in the list? There is no list. It's up to you guys to nominate, not me. You guys are picking, not me. Listen. I used to pick the games for Halloween, and I stopped doing that the year when I picked Fatal Frame, Made into Blackwater. I said I would dress up like a Ghostbuster and play a game where you basically are haunted by ghosts the whole time. I bought it. I dressed up. People loved the costume. I started playing the game. Everyone's like, wow, this game is awful. And this is all you're doing today? And I was like, well, yeah, this was the whole point, is it was supposed to be a horror game. And everyone was like, yeah, we hate this. And everyone told me it was the worst Halloween event I ever did. So since then, I just have you guys pick. I'd rather have you pick. That way, you know, at least there's something in there that you like. Ever heard of Corpse Party? No, I have not. Don't know what that is. Play a Scooby-Doo game? They have Scooby-Doo games? They do? That'd be interesting. A Scooby-Doo murder mystery game or something? I didn't even know those existed. There's no fish here. What happened? There were fish. Where did they go? Would I consider Double Switch or Night Trap? Oh, yeah, the digital versions. I can't play them on Sega CD anymore, but they do have digital versions I would play. Oh yeah, no Sleepy Real Vibe said I tried out Chick-fil-A like you suggested Saturday night and it was yummy. I'm surprised you never had it before. Everyone who has it near them tries it and loves it. Wow. I'm moving the boat. I have no luck. I'm just pulling this in, I'm moving the boat. Did I like those Sega CD games? I didn't have a Sega CD back in the day. So I never played them. I didn't play them until I was a collector. Years later, you know, I'm watching Angry Video Game Nerd reviews and things, and I'm like, wow, these sound really funny. So I went and I went to game conventions. I bought a Sega CD online. I bought the games at conventions, and that's how I have them. But I never played them back in the day. They were more just like oddities because I had seen them in AVGN videos. All right. All right, femboys for Phil. Have a good night. See ya whenever. Tomorrow, maybe. I guess we'll see. Shout out to the femboys. Little Crowhex Gamer just did a super chat and says Scooby-Doo 100 Fright Night is the best one. It's a PS2 game. Oh, yeah? Is it available digitally anywhere to play? Because I can't just play a PS2 game. Guitar Player says they have Scooby-Doo games, but they're only for like GameCube and PS2. If that's the case, then I might have to check and see if my Wii still turns on and if the adapter still works and I can capture from it. Because if I can, then I can play GameCube games on there. But it's been so many years. It's literally been like 3 years since I did that. So I don't even know if it still works. Where are all the fish? Pika Pika took me $1.50. Said, I'm so glad you didn't bother with Madden 23 after the trial. The game is literally the same from the other older ones. See, I wouldn't know because I don't play it at the same time. Because I don't like American football. I don't watch it. There's no incentive to really play and enjoy or even understand. You know what I mean? So... further down the river. Derek says he loves the Night Trap and Double Switch videos I did with Rambo a decade ago. There you go. Almost no fish. What's going on? A day with no friggin' fish. No, I do not remember an STP song with the lyrics "Sell Me Down the River." Mark says, he got an OCV in King of Fighters 15. Congrats. Very hard to do that in a game where it's 3-on-3. Am I excited for Street Fighter 6? I mean, yes, but we'll see. So far, it looks good. God damn it. I hate my job. Terrible cast. I can't find any fish tonight. I have no idea what's going on. Alright. This is not good. I want to catch goddamn fish. I can't find any. So guys, just so you know, we're in the final half hour of the stream. Thanks to everyone who chilled with me, supported or interacted anyway. 73 likes. It would be great if we could hit the 100 by the end of the stream. Considering we have 250 plus people on the stream, I'm surprised we can't hit 100 likes, but I guess it is what it is. Thank you so much for the super chats, the memberships, and the tips. Sadly, it looks like second week in a row we're just not going to hit the hat goal. At this point, we may just not really talk that much about it anymore. It looks like we're probably not going to be hitting it. Almost weird because at one point we were regularly, which is why I got the lures, and as soon as I got the idea for the lures, it seems like we haven't really done it. So it is what it is. I would say last chance if anyone is looking to tip and hit that hat goal, I can do it as soon as possible so we have time for a poll. We have time to try to give people the opportunity to choose the lure. All right? But if not, it's all good. It's been a great night, good interaction, good support.
I don't have money to do it.
Yeah, I know, it's been rough tonight. Rough fishing.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Yes! This looks like a big boy. only is he big, he's jumping. And there's a heartbeat? Is there? If there's a heartbeat, it means it's a rare fish. I think there is a heartbeat.
Special delivery.
Can't tell.
Special delivery.
Today's been
I think it's a
incredibly
big
slow.
one. It looks pretty big. It looks quite large. Come on, stop straining the hook. I don't know. I'm having no luck tonight. I'm literally having no luck. I don't know, man. I can't catch any big fish tonight at all when I try. They all escape. They're all doing insane strains of the line. They've never done this much strain before. So it just seems like, I mean, this is a good place to fish. We're going to stay here. But it just seems like it's almost impossible to catch these fish tonight. I don't know. Good evening, fan of Lovecraft. How are you? How you doing, man? Whoa, he almost grabbed it right off the bat. Oh, come on. Yes. Come on. Look at this. The strike wouldn't stick. It's a new fish type. That's why we have a heartbeat. Whenever there's a heartbeat, it means there's a new type of fish at stake. We got him. What is it? Oh, it's not a big one. Oh, it's considered a trophy-sized white bass, so I never caught a trophy-sized white bass before. That's why there was a heartbeat noise. All right, not bad. Guitar Player has tipped me $5. Thank you so much for your support tonight, Guitar Player. He says, how was Call of Duty? It was good. I had a good time with it. I feel like it is better than Modern Warfare 1. Controls-wise, it was more fluid. I turned off the motion blur, so it actually was better to see as well visually. And I was getting better at it the more I played. I think tomorrow I'm going to try a new gun because I used the M4 all day today, so I think tomorrow I want to do a totally new gun.
I have to ask.
But I enjoyed it. I just wish there seems to be an issue with the map rotation because the game has, I think, 4 maps, and I played one map like 85% of the time, the farm, and then almost never did I get the other 3 maps. It was like super rare. So it's like, dude, I've seen the farm so much. Let me see the other maps. I played there was a hotel that was really neat. I did it twice. That was it. All day. 3 hours, I played the map twice. I couldn't get it in the rotation for some reason. No, I can't get something to bite. Come on. Come on. Oh! Another heartbeat. Let's see what this is. Another white bass? Spotted bass.
Fatty whack it. Give that hog a bone.
There you go. Patty whack and give the hog a bone. Spotted bass trophy size. I guess I never caught the trophy spotted bass either. So that's 2 new ones that I had never caught before. Good. Very nice.
Failure levels rising.
The Ziggy Piggy's back.
100%. 100% cast. Oh yeah, Guitar Player, of course. Last year's Vanguard beta literally was unfinished. You're playing a game with graphics that were glitching. Playing a game with hit detection that didn't even work. This is, you know, obviously it's a finished game that just needs a little bit extra polish, but it's a pretty good game so far. So, looking forward to more tomorrow. Come on, another big one. Or is it? I can't really tell. It could be big. It's hard to tell. It's fast. Got him. Walleye. Big walleye. Not bad. Yes, because our players have to wait till next week to play because he has a Series X, no PS5. It's all good. It plays well on PS5. You would assume it's going to be just as good on the Series X, especially because this console gen, there's almost no difference between the consoles, right? They're pretty identical. Oh, what the? Yeah, Derek, you asked me what's one of my favorite Telltale games, but you already know the answer. You know it's Walking Dead. You know I liked Wolf Among Us. Like, you know the answer to that question. You've been around long enough. You watched those playthroughs, right? Shit. There we go. My favorite Dark Pictures game so far was still Little Hope.
You're gonna have a few competitors trembling with that toe.
I really like Little Hope. What's funny is, so my wife does not like gory slasher flicks, so she hates things like Hostel or Saw. And this year's Dark Pictures anthology game totally looks like Saw. Like, it looks like that's exactly what they're going for. So she's like, damn, I might not even be able to watch someone play. You know, she really does not like extreme gore in movies or games. So it seems with the Dark Pictures anthology, every game they're going for something completely different, right? If you look at the style of horror in each installment, it's totally different. First, it was not even supernatural. It was based on hallucinations. Then it was I'm a pussy kind of supernatural. Then it was like fucking extraterrestrial, like vampires. Now this next one just looks like slasher horror. So everyone going for something, a completely different style, right? An itty bitty walleye, very small. Yep, 1 pound, almost 2 pounds. Meow. Watch my 6 tomorrow on Call of Duty. Watch your 6. Well, I'll watch my 6 and I'll also watch my 7, 8, and 9. Did I see the reboot Saw movies Jigsaw or Spiral? No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I definitely didn't see Spiral. I don't know if I saw Jigsaw. I can't remember. Tiger, tiger, row, 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 tiger, row, row. Do I like Saw? I liked Saw 1. Ow! And then progressively they got worse from there. Saw 1's definitely the best. Is this my chill game of the year? I wouldn't know. We're only in September. We still have the busiest gaming quarter of the year to go. Maybe Disney Dreamlight Valley will end up being my favorite chill game. Right now, it's quite good. Oh, what the? Ew, he sounded like he farted. Did you hear that? He went right in the boat. He farted. That's embarrassing and disgusting. Oh my God, that's what he caught. That made him fart. That little fish made him rip. Get a little toot for a black crappie. There you go. Do I remember when I played Saw 1 during a snowstorm? Yes. Originally, I had plans to go out and get other games. Remember, there was a time 10 years ago, there was no digital distribution of games. You had to buy physical games at the store. So I had planned to go out and buy all the new releases, but there was a snowstorm in Connecticut. Everyone was snowed in. What do? So I couldn't go. And I happened to have Saw because it was going to be like for a Halloween deal. But I ended up playing it early because I had nothing else to do. No, we don't know what happened to Minnie yet. She's disappeared, and there's no explanation for her disappearance yet. In Disney Dreamlight Valley, we don't know yet. Derek says, playing Disney Dreamlight Valley brings back memories of his trips to Disneyland and Hong Kong from when he was a kid. So when he went to Disneyland, there were all these big mutated tendril-like thorns everywhere, and everyone at Disneyland had forgotten who they were and what they were doing there. Wow, that was a rough trip to Disneyland. Holy crap! And they made you mine minerals and garden while you were at Disneyland on vacation. Wow. Damn, there's like slave labor there while you're there, huh? You walked through interdimensional gates while you were at Disneyland to find islanders played by The Rock. Wow, what a trip. Derek, you know I'm teasing you. I'm just joking. You know that, right? Hope you're not offended. I'm just being a little silly. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I'm catching some fish now. It's about time. Here we are at the end, like the final 15 minutes of tonight's stream. I finally start catching fish. Took forever. Derek says what he was talking about was a surprise snowstorm Halloween special.
Pay my bills.
October 29th, 2011. There you go. 11 years ago. What a hopper. Nice. It didn't look like it that big. It looked smaller. It's actually much bigger than it appeared in the water. Another trophy white bass. Getting a lot of bass over here. Cool. No, I've never been to an escape room. Nope. I've heard they're becoming more and more popular, but I've never been to one. Whoa, it almost bit. Come on. Oh, he turned around immediately. Yoink. That was cool. Originally didn't look like he was going to bite. Got him. Yes. Winter Storm Nemo. Oh my god. Winter Storm Nemo. 3 feet of snow. Jade says he likes Walking Dead Telltale games, Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm, and True Colors, but not 2. I hated 2. Well, I didn't like Before the Storm, and I definitely didn't like 2 overall. It literally should have went Life is Strange 1, True Colors. They should have forgotten all those other games like they never existed. The writing was so bad.
Go. Fatty fat fuck.
Oh, excuse me. I think this is a big one. It's kind of off camera, so you couldn't really tell. But I do think this is a larger fish, and he is straining the shit out of the hook. As you can see, he's going to break it. Oh, come on. Pretty big. Nope. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Piss me off. It's bullshit. That was a cool. I was gonna say that was a cool looking one, and then another one came and bit. They keep coming from off camera to bite, so I don't even know what they are when they bite.
I don't have a job.
He swam right to me. Another walleye. Real Take Sports did a $2 super chat. He said Seattle Seahawks got shitted on like a hangover. There you go. So they're back to their old selves then. Awesome. And then, wow, I got a $20 tip. Thank you to Gothy Senpai, who just did a $20 tip, which is a tie for the biggest tip of the night. We're at 76 bucks in tips now. We're that close to the hat goal. So Gothy Senpai says, hey, Phil, I hope you reach your hat goal. It would be nice if we did, but at this point, I'm only here for like 10 more minutes, so it's very unlikely. Are you doing pumpkin carving or Halloween cookies for the Halloween stream? I'm loving the Disney Dreamlight Valley streams. We need costumes for Jasper. My cat is dressing as a sushi. There's a lot of questions. Number one, I I have no idea if we're going to be doing pumpkin stuff this year. Never really have. Like, my wife and I never really have. And by the way, Lord Prince Albert did a super chat, so I'm just going to put him on here to make the stream smaller here. The leaderboard, that is. There are some pumpkin patches around here we can go to. You go to local farms, and they have pumpkins there. So we may or may not. But the thing is, the real bummer here is the schedule of retail. Because my wife works retail, and every time we try to plan something out, it doesn't work out because her schedule changes or something. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. It'll also depend on the weather. We'll have to think about it. Cookies, I don't know. Maybe we'll make some cookies. Maybe not. But Jasper is not a cat that likes to wear outfits. We tried a couple years ago. I always tell this story because people ask. A couple years ago, we got Jasper a Christmas collar, which was basically a Christmas-themed bow tie with like you know how you get the one that looks like a fake suit you can wear around their neck. It like goes down on their chest and goes around the neck. So we got him that, and he hated it. Within a minute, he was scratching, clawing, trying to get it off. He hated it. He is not a cat that likes to wear stuff. Sometimes we put on a new collar. If he hates the collar, he just tries to get the collar off constantly, too. So, no, he's not one of those chill cats. Sadly, he's not one of those chill cats that just likes to relax and just let you do stuff to him. He's a very picky cat. So we're not going to be able to do an outfit. Okay, so I'm being asked to ask Lord Prince Albert to not be so vulgar in super chats. Now let me read what he said in his super chat. He says, this super chat is blessed with the power of fishing luck. After reading this, you'll either automatically catch a big, beautiful carp or a big black cock. Safe travels. So there you go. Well, I know I would definitely prefer one over the other, since that is the goal of the stream. But, you know. Okay, then. Do I like roasted pumpkin seeds? No, I've actually never really had them.
I love.
But that's actually what my wife was saying. She's like, if we get a pumpkin, we can carve out the seeds. She's roasted them before, and she would season and roast them in the oven. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I never did that before. Derek, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for Disney. Sounds good. Thank you for chilling during Sunday Night Bites. Jade says, why did I not love 2 and Before the Storm? Before the Storm was boring to me because there's no superpowers. The whole point of Life is Strange is that there's supposed to be something strange about life. Like, they have superpowers. There's no superpowers in the prequel. So it kind of missed the point. Like, I don't play Life is Strange just for the teen drama. I mean, yeah, sometimes the story's interesting, you like the characters,
money
you like some of that drama,
levels,
but at the same time, you want the strange thing to be part, and it wasn't part of that prequel, so I did not like it. And then as for Life is Strange 2, I felt it was too preachy when it came to its anti-racist, anti-American style propaganda. And what I mean by that is, it's okay to say, okay, there's some bad people in America who are racist. I get that. Literally every episode of Life is Strange 2 has a racist in it, treating the kids badly because of their ethnicity. It's like, I got it. I get it. There's some shitheads in America, but not everyone's a shithead. Like, every person is treating them like crap. Like, dude, like, I get it. You don't have to hammer me in the head every single episode that there's racists, there's racists, there's racists, there's racists. You know, I get it. And that's what I didn't really like about that one. And the writing also was bad by, like, the third episode. There's a whole episode where they literally are in the woods spending time with hipsters and weirdos. I was like, great. All right, at least we're catching some fish. All right, we have about 5 minutes left. Thank you all for chilling with me and being an awesome, interactive, supportive audience for Sunday Night Bites. Absolutely successful and fun stream tonight. I had a great time with you guys. Thank you. Wow, and literally now, right, we start to catch all the fish. At the end of the stream, we're going crazy with the amount of fish we're catching. It sure was a slow build. An itty-bitty walleye. Itty-bitty. So here's the thing, though. If you're a professional fisherman, fisherwoman, is this fisher? Because it's not fisher person. I guess it would just be a fisher.
Popo cock.
you essentially are trying to catch the trophy-sized fish. If you get a fish that's smaller than trophy size, you can't keep it. The whole point of doing this for a living is catching the trophy size that you can keep. So every fish that I caught that wasn't trophy size is actually viewed as like a loss by a fishing person.
No!
So how many trophy-sized fish did I get tonight? Not that many, maybe 3, 4 tops, right? So overall, not that great of a night. Real Take Sports to the Super Chat saying the Super Chat is blessed by money. Big ups. Well, there you go. Angler. That's probably what it is. Overpower Boone says angler. I think that is the correct word, an angler. I think you're right. Zoop. Yeah. A lot of bass. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. A lot of bass.
Pay my bills.
So thank you, Real Take Sports. For the Super Chat. What happened to the A in your name? The bass ate it. The bass ate the A. There we go. I will be playing the Resident Evil Village DLC, but I'm not doing it on Halloween. I'm going to do it before.
What?
All right, it's time to abbreviate Platinum in Pictures. It's too
Okay.
big.
Fair enough.
All right. Screwed up. Hit the wrong button. P in P. There we go. Much better. Yeah, it comes out before Halloween, so I'm actually playing it on release date. Why? Because on Halloween, I'm actually doing a marathon. We've qualified for a Halloween marathon. I'm going to dress up in a Halloween costume, and people are going to be voting on the games and nominating games for that event. So I'm going to be doing a marathon that day, and we're going to be doing the Resident Evil DLC beforehand. I get the feeling this DLC will not be lengthy. Just being honest, I feel like it's going to be 3 to 5 hours long. I'm just getting that vibe from it. That it's not going to be a super lengthy DLC. But people are going to be playing that reverse mode.
What the?
People might want to see the reverse mode during the Halloween marathon, perhaps.
Hold up. It's going to clear up, I swear.
You know what I really enjoyed doing 2 Halloweens ago? We did the we finished
okay, it's actually starting to feel better now.
Little Hope. It's like the Dark Pictures anthology game that year. Remember we had played it a little bit, or did we finish it or did we start it? I think I was in costume. Remember, we were playing it. I was playing as Colonel Sanders. It was really funny. It was entertaining to do it that way as a character. I had a lot of fun with that. I wish that the game that was coming out for Halloween this year, but it's not. It's actually not coming out till November.
The Ziggy Piggy's back.
Game. Come on. Whee! Damn it. Yes, the beard kept falling off. The adhesive on that beard was terrible. It was not good at all. All right, last couple of casts, guys. Last couple of casts. Nothing. Oh, that's giant. Did you see how big that fish is? That thing looked ginormous. Wow, this is interesting. No! No! My controller batteries are low and I'm trying to catch a giant fish. Hold on. Hold on. It's Tevin's fault. No. Absolutely not. It's Super Hound's fault. The lunker. We finally hook a lunker, and now my controller screws up, right? No. All right, ready? Yeah, this one feels big. Shit. Definitely is. Yes. Pretty big. Let's see, striped bass. 11 pounder. Not nearly as big as my 50 pounder, but pretty big fish. All right.
My
Thank you, Tartarian. Thanks for the great stream. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you.
or does that sound like
No, I never put on a costume that used face paint. Here's why. If I was just simply doing, I'm going to a Halloween party for a couple of hours or whatever, and you put on whatever costume you want, who cares? If I'm putting out a long stream for you guys, I gotta have costumes on that are not intrusive to what I'm doing on the stream and aren't gonna, like, you know, fall apart or wear off. I put face paint and
Phil,
I'm
you
here
know, we contribute to you,
sweating all
but
day.
it always seems
it's gonna
like it's
come
a
off.
black hole.
You know what I
Because
mean?
it always seems like no
I'm not
matter
gonna
how much
sit
you
here keep playing
contribute,
makeup all
you're
day and
always
everything.
still
It's
in
about us
problems. You're
chilling
always
and playing
still in
games.
debt
It's not
and
about me
nothing's getting better.
constantly looking.
I agree with you.
The part of a costume. That's why if I try to do a costume, I try to do something
can't
that's
block.
easier to wear, not as intrusive, right? You're gonna be able to hear me talk. It's not gonna block my mouth, stuff like that. Although it is true, now that I have the neck phones, now I'd be able to do a lot more.
You're supposed to be
with
following
what
the
I can
game,
do with the
following the
costume
fun
because
gameplay,
I'm not
chilling
I don't
and
have headphones
relaxing
on
with me.
anymore. So maybe I could wear like something with hair or a big hat or something. You know, it wouldn't be a big deal. No, I've never seen the YouTube channel Defunct Land. Ninja Guy Dances, they make documentaries on the history of old museums and things. I've never seen it. Sounds interesting. So actually, listen to this. I have a unique and interesting idea of something that I can do for a member's goal in November. As you know, this month, the goal is Halloween. Well, next month, we need to have a goal for something to happen in November. I have something timely and interesting to do. And I'm not going to really talk about it until October hits, and then I'm going to announce it as the goal. I hope you guys consider becoming a member to make that happen, because I really want to do it. It's a unique event that I've never done anything like this before, and I think it would be really fun. Real Take Sports did a super chat saying the Dallas Cowgirls won with a backup quarterback. Scrubs still. There you go. Alrighty then. Mostly Real Vibe says he feels with Modern Warfare 2 earlier and this tonight was a solid day. Of course, it was not solid. It was a good day. This was a good day. The one bad thing about today, my throat. My throat being all screwed up all day sucked. Outside of that, it was a good day. Hopefully tomorrow we will not be screwed up all day. I hope not. Give me that fish. Very good. See you tomorrow, Jade. Sounds good. All right. Last cast of the night. This is it. The last cast of the night right now. What? I immediately got bit. I didn't do anything. I didn't have to reel it at all. I didn't even get to see what the fish was. It bit so quick. There. Wow. All right, well. Tons of catches. Let's tally that up.
What do I do?
Like I said, most of these are not trophy fish, which kind of sucks, so they don't really count for much. I need
trophy
fish
that
count
money.
for
I
a
really
lot.
do. I need that money.
Now, let's tally her
My
up for the
bills.
night. Leveled up? Yes, I did hit level 14. I did level up tonight. So, what did I get? Expand your catch summary. Here you go. I got a walleye, largemouth bass, bluegill, white bass. What were the trophies?
So if you're going to be an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole. You're going to be shown the door.
Tell you. Darn. Or the thumbs up are the trophies. So here you go. A 5-pound walleye, a 1-pound walleye, 5-pound walleye, 3-pound spotted bass. That was the unique black crappie. I'd never gotten that one before, right? Another spotted bass, a walleye, largemouth. Cool. The bluegill was nice looking. I liked the little bluegill. All right, and Goodyear Blimp did a super chat saying, look at me, look at my face. Are you thinking I'm happy? I don't know. Anyway, guys, great stream tonight of Bass Master. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for supporting, as always, and interacting, of course. The conversation was great. Overall, Bassmaster still remains a pretty good time every week, right? It ends up being pretty solidly good. I have a great time with it with you guys, and thanks for coming out for it. We didn't hit the tips goal, but I mean, we were close, so it's not like it's a big disaster or anything. And we had tons of support with super chats tonight and new members, so It's all good. All right, guys. Until next week, I want to say thank you all for participation here in Sunday Night Bites. I hope you had a good one. And I hope that everything will bite well for you in the future, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you. See you next time. Real Take Sports to the Super Chat says, I missed your marathon info. What is it again? I have no idea what you're talking about. What marathon? Real Take, I'm getting out of here, dude. Thank you for the Super Chat, but I'm getting out of here. I don't really want to sit here discussing events again. Okay? All right, guys, so here's the deal. You chose to break the law. Live with the consequences. Grab some salt. And beta on the first stream. All right. And tomorrow night, Disney Dreamlight Valley returns to the rotation. Hope you guys will join me for that. You guys have loved it the first two streams. Hopefully you keep up with the, with the chill entertainment and fun. See what more plot we can unlock in the Dreamlight Valley tomorrow night. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please have a good evening. And I'll see you in the morning for a level 1 podcast followed by more Call of Duty action. Thank you so much. See you then. Peace out, my friends. Later. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm going to find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. And you are done.
$110.09 from Apple iTunes.
What do I do? Copper, 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 copper. Fuck you, copper, copper. There, fuck you. Tiger, tiger, roll, 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 tiger, roll, roll.
I tried to remember. But when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
Now let's see. What is the last thing you can remember?
I don't know.
Go on. Oh, wait a minute.
don't have money to do it. I 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 don't have money to do it.
say that practicing Zen is difficult, but there's a misunderstanding as to why. It's not difficult because it is hard to sit in the cross-legged position or to attain enlightenment. It is difficult because it is hard to keep our mind pure and our practice pure in its fundamental sense. In Japan, we have the phrase shoshin, which means beginner's mind. If your mind is empty, it is always ready for anything. It is open to everything. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few.